Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey. I'm a part of the support team here at Triple Seat. Today we're going to review some 10-minute tips and tricks. What I'm going to cover for you today is how to mass print documents. I'm going to talk about automatic tasks and linking them up to discussion email templates. And then I'm going to head over into our documents section. We've actually revamped the way our documents look in our settings, so I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is how to mass print documents. So if I head over to the events tab in Triple Seat, here's where I can find all of my upcoming events. I can search by name if I'm looking for a specific event, or I can filter that out over the right-hand side. For the example I'm going to use is sorting my events by date range. I'm going to choose my upcoming events the next 7 days. I'm also going to plug in a filter. So if I click on the filter button, I only want to see definite events upcoming that week. So here are the events that I want to mass print my documents from. At the bottom here, you'll see this download documents button. So from here, I can choose what layout I want to print out. So maybe I want to print out the kitchen sheet. For all of these events, I can go ahead and download documents. Once I click that button, I will be emailed a zip file with all of those PDF files. So this is important if you want to mass print out documents for your team, but you don't want to go into each of these individual events and print out the PDF. It will all send to me in one zip file. Another trick that I want to tell you is if you go into your reportings page here, you can click My Exported Reports, and you can also find your document exports here. So maybe I downloaded a document, last week and I want to pull that up again. I can always pull it up from here, click on that, and it will pull through my PDF files at once. So the next item I'm going to talk about is linking up my automatic tasks with my discussion email templates. So the first thing I'm going to cover is my automatic tasks. So if I head over to my settings and I click automatic tasks, here are all the automatic tasks that I have set up in the system. We always recommend around 5 tasks to set up in the system. You really don't want too many because you don't want anything to be really missed. The example we're going to look at today is sending a thank you note. So here is the send thank you note automatic task that we have going. You will have to name the task and associate it with specific locations over here. You'll have a trigger action. So each automatic task needs a trigger action. That trigger action is set to trigger this task and set off the reminder. You'll have a due date as well. So you can choose the due date, 2 days after the event date, or you can have it certain days before or after the event date. So I can choose maybe 2 days before the event date, or I can even adjust it to the trigger action. So maybe I want this to be 2 days after the event was closed off. I have a task type too. So this is mainly used for reporting purposes. You can always adjust your task type or any drop downs in settings, preferences, drop downs. You also have a task body. So this provides just a little bit more information regarding that task and what you need to complete to do. Then over to the right-hand side, you have your assignment options. So here's where you can assign certain people. So maybe I want Jess Hancock's to always be the one to complete this specific task, no matter which event it is. We also have an option here at Smart Task Assignment, where you can switch it to owner or manager, and it will choose that person on that specific event. So once I set up my thank you note automatic task, I can have it coordinate with my email discussion. So if I head back into my settings, and then I go into discussion email templates, here's where all my email templates live. Now, my email templates in my settings, this is shared based on location. I also have email templates available to just me in my profile field. So if I go into my profile and I click email templates, you'll see all the options that you have available. And this will, again, only be available to you. We do recommend setting up email templates in your settings, discussion email templates, so other users have availability to that specific template too, and it provides a little bit consistency throughout your venue there. So let's go ahead and take a look at our thank you and invoice email template. Now you'll notice we have certain fields. So this general event template section, these templates will only be available in the event stage, not the lead stage. Same idea with booking templates, document templates. So this will only be available to me when I click share next to a document PDF on my event. Lead templates will only be available in the lead stage, so I won't be able to see these templates available to me in any event stage at all. And payment templates. So this is meant for emails to send out to your guests requesting payment. So let me go ahead and edit the thank you and invoice template. So again, you'll see a name associated with an email template. Over here to the right-hand side, you have your locations associated with this email template, so you can see what's available to you. Down below, we have our subject. So this is a relatively new feature that we have where you can kind of customize your subject based on the email template that you use. And these boxes here, these are what we call merge fields. So anytime you see these boxes, you'll see merge fields, which populate based on that specific event. So at any time, I can come in here and right click and change out my merge fields. Now down below, this is the body of my email. So this just saves me time of typing out an email over and over again, and also customizes the email for me. So again, you'll see these merge fields. You'll see the contact first name will automatically pull through. Whoever is sending the email will end the email with their name. You can also bulk up your email templates a bit by using our features in our toolbar. So right here, you'll notice we have a hyperlink option. If I click on this here, you'll see the text to display to the guest is post-event survey. And then I can plug in a URL where I want the hyperlink to take them to. So not only can I add hyperlinks to my emails, I can also add pictures. I just want to show you a quick example here. So I can add any pictures to my file library. I can add, menus, pictures of my venue, pictures of my food. Once I add it to my settings file library, I can always come in here and insert that image. So if I click on this file and image manager, I'll be able to select the picture. So maybe I want my client to see a few pictures of my venue. At any time, I can come in here and, rearrange the pictures. I can minimize, I can expand, I can customize it that way. So that's just another way to bulk up your email templates. And we really recommend utilizing email templates. We think it's a great time saver. And again, it's there for some consistency throughout your venue. So now just to recap, I added automatic task to trigger to send the owner of the event a thank you note. And I also set up an email template to send off the thank you note and invoice. So now let's take a look at an event. So this event recently happened. We closed it out. Now I want to come in here and see my tasks. So this task is 2 days, it's due 2 days after the event has happened. It's just letting me know that I need to send out a thank you note. I'm going to go ahead and complete it because I'm going to do it right now. So if I head over here into my discussion center, I'm going to go ahead and use the email editor, which allows me access to my email templates. I'll make sure that my contact is selected here. I can add or remove additional staff members, and I'll be able to use the email template, the thank you note and invoice. I'll send along the invoice as well, and I can send that off to my guest. Now, the last tip that I want to cover today is looking at templates versus layout. So let's head over into our settings and click our documents. So we kind of revamped how it looks here. So if you hover over the different sections, you'll see a little box populating on the right-hand side where it says Edit Template Content and Edit Layout. So the layouts are essentially the views. It's the different, invoices, menu, terms and conditions, anything that your guest sees that you share with your guest. And the template is the master form. So what you include your information in, all your terms and conditions, all your pick lists, everything lives in the form. And then these different layouts pick different sections from the template form to populate on the layout. So let's head over into our template. So this section here is new. Before we did not have it available. It's just easy to manage and easy to move from layout to template. So you'll see here, we can pull in our template properties just to see what locations are associated with this template. Here's where all my existing fields live, so any event information, any special instructions, food, beverage, anything that pulls into each of your views will live in your template. So say, just as an example, we want to add in a new text box field, so we can add it in at any time in our template. So maybe I want to drag and drop, and I can have it populate in my template. So we'll just say additional notes. As a quick example, I can drag and drop it within my template if I want it to appear sooner in the template or a little bit below, a little bit later. Now what I want to do is save my template. So my additional notes will live in my template. Now I want to add it to my different layouts. So maybe I want to add my additional notes to my invoice and my kitchen sheet. So I'll go over to the invoice layout and I will scroll down on this toolbar, find my additional notes text field, and again, drag and drop where I want it to populate. Another cool option that we have is if I click on this field itself, I can give it a header right here. So if I want to add a header, I can plug that in. So the benefit of having an embeddable header is if there are no additional notes in that specific event, this entire field won't populate. So the idea of this is it won't clog up or make your invoice layout a little cluttered. We want to make sure it's clean, concise, and it only reads what you need the guest to read it. So once I save that, I can go into my kitchen sheet. So same idea here. And I can drag and drop where I want it to belong. I can drop in a header if I wish. And I can save that. So super quick and easy to make document changes. If you ever have any questions or you need adjustments, we're more than happy to walk you through it and help on that part. So at any time you can click on this help and questions button. You can chat with us online. You can submit us a help ticket directly. My name is Kelsey, so you can reach out to me at any time. So if anything comes up at a later date, feel free to reach out. We also have Triple C University, where you can watch different videos relating to different topics. So if you're looking to learn a little bit more about pick lists, you can find those videos on Triple C University. And you can also take tests and earn a diploma, which is pretty neat. So thank you guys for joining me in today's 10-minute tips, and I'll see you guys next week.